All right, guys. This time I'm going to cook St. Louis ribs. This time in the oven and not on the grill. I don't know if I've ever eaten it in the oven, but I'm going to try a recipe. Okay. This here is the membrane that they're calling, this little white gooey thing. I never took it off, and then just trying to figure out cooking in the oven. I'm going to try to attempt to take it off. And they say use a butter knife and get underneath this membrane. I don't know if it's going to work for me. But have you guys ever tried removing this membrane? Okay, here we go. And they say to use a paper towel because you get better grip. And I mean, what I've seen, yeah, it's coming off. It is literally coming off. Not like how they had it come off. And I guess the reason you use the paper towel is to get the better gripping on it. So instead of boring you guys, at least you know, I'm going to continue to take this off. And then I'll get right back to you. Alrighty, I got the membrane off. And I'll be honest with you, how many of you guys take the membrane out or have even thought about the membrane? Because if you think about when you eat the ribs and you always get to the membrane and you leave some of that meat and it's so tough, well, that's why. I had to use 2 napkins, but you know, the napkins drier, the better. But it didn't pull off in one shot like they did, but I got it off. So I got a majority. I think just this, maybe this little piece here might be a membrane. But use a butter knife when you peel it back. But either way, it's just a little piece. I'm not gonna, yeah, it's a little piece there. And look, it's coming up. Of course it is. Making me look stupid. But that's because this napkin is wet there. But either way, all right, I'm going to get it. Oh, I got it. I got that piece off. Okay. All right. This is going to be a simple one. I'm going to use the smoked apple, whatever this is. And I'm going to rub it in here before I put the rendezvous seasoning. So I'm going to smoke that all through and get it all nice and even. And I'm telling you, this thing really, it's smoky. I promise you. I smell some apple in it, but it is smoky to give it that smoke. Flavor. And here comes BB. All right, I got that smoked apple all through it. All right, I'm gonna get ready and put some seasoning. You can put as much as smoke on it that you want. It's up to you. Okay, got it on the aluminum foil. Rendezvous seasoning. Get it on there generously. And then I'm going to rub it in. Make sure it gets underneath the flap here. Get it on the sides, on the flap. And then because I started from the rib downward, because this is going to face upward, the more meatier side. That's why I'm doing this second. And if you want to add more smoke to it, you can. If you want to add a little bit of water to it, you can. If you want to add some lemon juice, you can. Lime. I'm not going to add anything because I just want to let the juices from it. I'm hoping that the smoke would thing. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll add a little bit of lemon. I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon. Alrighty. Matter of fact, if you got a piece of lemon or a lime, you can cut it and put it in there. Or a pineapple, you could put it in there if you want to. But I'm just hesitant to put lemon because I know the juices and I only have a pan and I don't want this to overflow and make my oven messy. And then again, I don't want to lose all the rub I just put on there and wash it away. So I'll just add a little bit more. Now, some of the videos, they have this wrapped one time with aluminum foil, but not me. I'm gonna wrap it twice like I did the brisket. I'm gonna wrap over. Or I should say under. And then I am gonna wrap it over. And then from here, I'm gonna let this sit in the refrigerator overnight. Well, I'll get that wrapped up, leave it in the refrigerator overnight. All right, YBB cleans the dishes.
Yes.
I'm gonna set this oven 350. And we will be cooking the ribs for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So it's overnight, seasoned. Let's do it. Okay, 350. Two hours and 45 minutes. There she goes. All right, truth or dare time. Truth or dare. Ready. Well, stove, you're gonna have to go back on because big 350. Because once I open this up, I put the sauce on there, and then for 15 minutes, I'm gonna cook it with it open. And I hope these videos are inspiring people that if you don't have a grill, that you can do it in your oven. And I don't know if you can do this in a crock pot. I have to see. Let's try some ribs in a crock pot. If you guys ever had that, let me know. All right, so I'm gonna open this up. Not bad. Not bad at all. I can smell the smokiness and the appleness. And again, I use 2, so that's why it is juicy like that. I've seen people use 1 aluminum foil, but I use 2. See some juices in there. It's all looking good. Let me pull this out here put it back on aluminum foil, get the sauce on it, get it back in. All right, I just want to try to show you guys. This thing is so tender. I am having a hard time taking it out of here and putting it back in there. What I could have done was I could have put the sauce on there, but I didn't want it on the old aluminum foil. I'm trying to get it. So now it's going to have to go half and half. So again, if you leave it in here, that's fine. And then you put the barbecue sauce on it and you have it open like that, that is perfect. I mean, that's good. But I already got into this and now I'm just gonna put it over here. Okay, I got it like that. If you want to eat it like this, that's fine. But always make sure that that meat is cooked. But if you don't want barbecue sauce, that's fine. That's the juices. If you want to pour some juices over that, that's fine as well. I'm not gonna. But again, if I would have left it in here and put the sauce on it, I guess that would have been perfectly fine. I mean, for presentation, it's 2 halves. I mean, one, you know, it's for me and BB anyway. But like I said, I was trying to make it presentable as best as I can. So let me go get this. All right, guys, I'm gonna use the Sweet Baby Ray's. Again, you can use whatever sauce you want. You can do a homemade sauce. You can go to my video for the guava. I'm putting, I mean, it's cold. The sauce is going on there cold, but they always recommend that you put the sauce, at least let it be hot when you put it on. So I guess there's just a different flavor. So if I was just gonna do this just like this, then I would have warmed up the sauce before I put it on here. If I was gonna eat it without trying to caramelize the top a little. Again, I'm not broiling it. I am putting it back in the oven for another 350 degrees for 15 minutes this time. So basically I'm just trying to cook that in. I'm not trying to get, you know, if you want to broil it, I'm sure you could put it for maybe 5-10 minutes, broil it with the sauce, but I'm not broiling it this time like I did the brisket. But it's always recommended that you put, I'm trying to get underneath the side, because again, I'm not doing underneath the rib unless it's exposed, but but it's good to put it on thick and warm if you're going to eat it now. If you're not, then that is a nice little glaze. 15 minutes into this bad boy, and then it should be done. There we go. I'm telling you, I don't like this oven. And I might just do it for 25. All right, I'm gonna do it for 25. Good luck. And today's sides, are we gonna have an avocado too? Or it's,
yeah, I gotta get it out.
Will be just a cucumber, tomato, and avocado. And that is cooking. Best time to prepare your side is when that's, again, they say 15 minutes, but I put it for 25 minutes. The crazy thing is like when I opened that up, it didn't feel that hot or steamy coming out of there, but the meat was cooked. But the bottom of the pan, like I can grab the side of the pan after a minute or two, but the bottom was still warm. You know how sometimes you just can't grab that pan? But put it for 25 minutes. Shouldn't do no harm, no foul on that there. Because I'm not broiling it. I'm just literally cooking it in the oven. That's what you're basically doing, is cooking the...
Getting the top browned.
Well, not just the top brown, but you're getting the barbecue sauce caramelizing into the meat. But so far, so good. Tray is coming along.
Yep.
"17 minutes to go."
I'm gonna have that on the vegetables.
Gotcha.
This has got to get out of my way.
Gotcha. We're in production.
We are in production.
Ready. It definitely should be done. That it is. Now I see why they always say it's good to put hot barbecue sauce, because see how thick it is there? But that's okay. That is done. That looks good. Alright, let me get it on the thing for presentation. Okay, BB. That's it right there. Looks good.
Oh, I thought that's what you brought the little knife out for.
It was to cut the ribs.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
What happened?
I said, yeah.
I think without the membrane in it.
You mean on it?
Right. That's why it fell apart easily.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Definitely, definitely. Dude.
I'm telling you, them suckers are tender. And they look good.
There we go. Go ahead and get me another fork.
Okay.
That one's a little messy. Just saying. Alright.
It's a nice salad to go with it.
Wait. Don't lose it, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, let's see.
Let's see how messy BB can get.
Yeah, and I was thinking too, I probably could have put rum in there, the spice rum instead of the lemon juice. But I do have the apple smoke wood flavor in there.
That might have been a little bit too much right there with the smoked apple and the spiced rum.
Well, yeah.
But, you know, you
You
never
never
know
know
until you
until
try
you
it.
try it, right? That avocado is perfect. I love the smaller. I used to love the bigger avocados. You guys like the bigger avocados or the smaller ones? I used to love the big avocados,
BB's got him hooked on the little ass.
but the little ones they taste just like the bigger ones, but they don't go bad as easy.
Mm-mm.
And you keep them in the refrigerator.
Yeah, oh, I'm going to be a hot mess. I see that right now. Okay, let's try to do this without getting messy.
Alrighty. I will say this is real juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. You could taste that apple
Mm-hmm.
in it. I mean, my whole bone fell out. Got a little bit of spice in this. I don't know if that's from the...
Rendezvous. That's good.
A lot better without the membrane. Because you're not chewing on that toughness.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can taste that smoked apple in. Yeah, you get like a appleless, then it goes straight into the rendezvous with the spice.
Which is delicious.
Hopefully the lemon juice didn't neutralize it.
I don't think it did.
No? You can taste that smokiness?
Yeah. If it neutralized it, all you would taste was lemon. You would taste as lemon juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be your dominating flavor.
Would be the lemon juice.
Would be the lemon juice.
But yeah, this is definitely removing the membrane is the way I would go cooking ribs. I don't know if anyone's ever cooked ribs in a crock pot.
Mm-hmm. I know I have.
But you get that smoke flavor. You definitely get some apple. You go into the rendezvous and then you get the sweetness of the barbecue sauce.
Oh, I lost my cucumber.
But this is definitely. Yep. You don't want to do it on the grill. Definitely worth doing it in the oven.
Look at it this way. In the wintertime, you can have ribs.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't have a grill, you don't have to run out and buy one.
Nope. No, sir, you don't.
But I definitely would have
You know
warmed
the-
up that barbecue sauce first before putting it on there.
You could also cook them in, you know, the big electric cooker I have
Mm-hmm.
that I cook the turkey in.
Right.
I've cooked them in that.
Oh. But wrapping it up with the aluminum foil twice really got the juiciness. It really didn't darken it, but I think if you do it with the one aluminum foil,
Off goes the bone.
but yeah, this is perfect. There's a perfect meal right here, definitely.
Definitely.
All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I hope this is inspiring people to cook. Knowing that you can cook in that oven. I mean, everyone's got an oven in the house.
Yeah.
Good way to make use of it. Again, not a heavy sides, just the tomatoes, the avocado,
And the cucumbers.
and you added some seasoning.
And some vinaigrette.
Yeah.
The raspberry walnut
You
vinaigrette.
wanted to do that if you want to put ranch dressing on it, however.
Yeah.
Salt, pepper, that's perfectly fine as well. 2 hours and 45 minutes to cook, plus another additional 20 minutes because I shaved it off about 3 to 5 minutes. So that's not bad too.
And if you got like today, a nice, ugly, rainy day. Just stick it in the oven. Let it cook. Go watch a movie. By the time your movie's over, dinner's done.
And this is something, even if you guys eat dinner at 6 o'clock, you can still start this at 3 o'clock and be ready by 6 o'clock dinner. Mm-hmm. So it's not something like in the brisket that took 5 to 6 hours.
Right.
This is definitely something real quick. I'd say about tops 3 hours with prep and everything. You know, you started at 3, you're done by 6. You start at 12, you're done by 3. So it's not something you have to start in the morning or whatever.
Nope.
It's definitely something you could start later in the afternoon and have dinner at a decent time, depending on what time you guys come home and eat dinner at. All right, BB. Until the next one, guys.
Everybody take care. Take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. Bon appetit. See ya.